Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Today, we have Kyle from Mintpad, a protocol that recently joined the Avalanche ecosystem. Kyle is going to be telling us a little bit about what Mintpad is and showing us how to mint open editions using the platform. Kyle, how you doing?
Yeah, doing well. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for being with us. Why don't you start by just giving us a quick summary of what Mintpad is and your expansion to Avalanche, and then we can hop into the how-tos of actually minting.
Yeah, so Mintpad, we started the product over a year ago now. And then I would say within the last 4 to 5 months or so, as we've started branching out onto other EVM chains to allow other users to use our tools. I'll get into it here in a second, but I think the easiest way to explain it is it's a no-code solution for creators to launch any sort of artwork or NFTs or any sort of digital creation that they want to get on chain.
Great. All right. Well, let's get started. I'll add your screen up to the stage and you can walk us through how to mint using Mintpad.
Cool. Thank you. So first you'll go to mintpad.co. You have to go to mintpad.co. If you don't have an account, you'll be asked to sign up or log in. Right now, we're just supporting MetaMask login. Hopefully, it's pretty self-explanatory as you get into the tool. You'll go to create a collection. In this case today, we're going to do an ERC1155, or like a lot of people like to call it, an open edition piece of artwork. We're going to do today for the sake of the demo, and in case there's anyone that watches this demo and they want a chance to actually mint the NFT at the end of this demo, we're going to do everything on testnet, so it is 100% free. So you're going to come in here. These are all the various chains. You can see we also have mainnet for Avalanche up here. We're going to do Avalanche Fiji testnet. In each of the steps, you do have a question mark. So if you ever get stuck, there's little question marks here that kind of give you a little bit of a description of what each of these little boxes or parameters mean. So in this case, let's call this maybe just test A, test Avalanche. We'll call this, let's call it AVAX. Yeah, how about AVAX art demo? After this, you can also do where, in this case, if you had sales, if you're going to sell the NFT, this is where your sales would go. This is also where your royalties would go. And you can pick, as a creator, how much you want your royalties to be as well. This is going to trigger the first transaction. So I'm just sharing my window at the moment, but actually it would trigger a pop-up from MetaMask. All right, it was just confirmed. Now it's going to bring you on to the next step here. The 1155s are really quite simple. Again, it'll walk you through, as you complete each step, it's going to change from this orangish color to a green color to kind of indicate that you've done that already. You could come back if you did mess up any of these parameters. You could come back and also redo some of these. Now for an open edition piece of artwork, we're just going to name the NFT. So maybe we call this AVAX art demo again. And the description, AVAX art demo part 1. And then we're going to upload a file. We're going to take this little AVAX art demo logo and put it in here. And then once I hit this button again, it's going to trigger another transaction in your wallet. So now going back, you'll see that this piece of artwork is now uploaded and we have successfully confirmed this transaction. Moving next is mint phases. You can change the total supply here. I'm just going to leave it 0, which means it's unlimited. So you guys will be able to mint as many as you want. You can also add, and you do have to add in at least 1 mint phase. Again, it's pretty self-explanatory when you'd want it to start, the number of NFTs. So if you wanted to make this, for example, like a private whitelist, you could name it here. In this case, I'm also going to leave everything 0, which basically would mean you can mint as many NFTs as you want in this phase. The mint price is going to be free. You can mint as many as you want per wallet, and we're not going to upload. If you had made a whitelist or a private allow list, you could upload that here in this section through like an Excel sheet or a CVS sheet. Say you had like a public whitelist and a private whitelist, you could also add multiple. You can add up to 3 inside of this part of the website. But I'm just going to leave it to one phase for the sake of the demo. In most cases, I would say it happens within 1 to 10 seconds. If a chain is really busy, or if you get a big spike in gas, potentially, as you guys know, a transaction could get stuck. But most times it happens within 1 to 10 seconds or so. And now, technically, all of this is on chain now. The last part of our website is just for if a creator truly doesn't want to worry about any of the technicalities of making their NFT, they don't want to have to worry about a landing page or some sort of website, you could come in here and you could make your own landing page. So we'll do that really quick. Let's change the background first. Pretty simple things. You can change the colors, for example. So if we wanted to make this like more of like an AVAX red, you could do that. If we wanted to add in like a call to action for a Twitter, we could put in Twitter. We could put in, twitter.com/mintpadco. You could add in your website. You could add in your blog, whatever you wanted. You can add in all that here. You can add in your description. I'm going to leave the logo because it does, I'll show you guys in a second, it does pre-populate the NFT in this kind of little upper section of the banner, but you could add in another logo as well up there. Let's throw in this one, see how it looks, a little kind of AVAX looking cover photo banner here. And then that's pretty much it. So change the colors, descriptions, buttons. This is all dummy data. You'll see like if we publish these changes now and go back to our previous page and we look at the actual collection page here, it'll give you more of a live preview of what you're looking at. Well, I should say this is actually a live link now. So you can see this is NFT, right? Pre-populated in that square. If you had a logo, it'd kind of be up above this if you wanted to have another little logo there. Shows you the collection size is unlimited. There's zero, these are all parameters we set earlier. 0 royalty fees. It's an ERC 1155 token. It's on the testnet. This is how Mintpad makes money. So all of our tools are 100% free for a creator to use. There's no premium features. There's no upsells. But when a consumer mints something, we charge a $1 transaction fee per transaction. So if I minted, say, 1,000 NFTs or one NFT, the transaction fee would always be $1. In this case, since we want this to be a helpful demo and not charge anyone any sort of money, we are doing this all on testnet. So you guys will not have to spend any, real AVAX, so to speak. And now we could just mint it directly from this page. Again, it triggered a pop-up in MetaMask. You just can't see it on the screen. And then this is obviously, this is clickable as well if you guys want to go in there and see the contract address. So we could come in here, look at the testnet. You could see that this is something that I just did a second ago, right? You can see all the contract calls and how it was all done. If you guys want to see the contract address, you can see the actual contract and how it's made. It's all public on the testnets here. And that's pretty much it. If you're doing this on mainnet, all the steps would be exactly the same. Obviously, you would be paying gas. The only thing that you keep in mind, the tools are 100% free, but if you are doing things on mainnet, then you are paying for those gas fees as you trigger each transaction. So it's a pretty low cost on something like AVAX. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's really about it.
Excellent. Well, thank you for that, Kyle.
Yeah, hopefully in the near future, we'll also record a video and show you guys how to make generative artwork, which is ERC1155s, or it's mostly used for ERC1155s. Show you guys how to do that, how you can mix all the art, generate all the images and all the JSON files that go along with generative artwork. So it'll be a lot of fun to show that as well.
Excellent. And before we sign off here, where can people go for help if they're having trouble? Do you guys have a team that can help out if anybody runs into snags while using Mintpad?
Yeah, if you get stuck, we have a support system directly on the website on mintpad.co. We have a Discord as well on Mintpad and our Twitter account. I would say those 3 avenues are always good places to reach us.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you again for showing us everything, and we'll catch you on the next one.